first turn, Victory Bell loves to use Stun Spore. Unfortunately, in this generation, that will affect Pichu, and that really makes the battle difficult. It was the reason I got hit by Giga Drain by Tangela, so I decide, okay, I use the Chesto Berry, why not use a Cherry Berry? I have a bunch of those, and so I equip that and see if that would make a difference. I figure it would. Sure enough, another turn 1 return by me, another Stun Spore, but this time I'm healed right away, and I knock out the Victory Bell, so I can make it to Tangela at full health, and with my normal speed. Tangela also does the exact same thing as it did the time before. I go for Return, it goes for Ingrain, which is completely useless, and I use Return again, so we only have one more Pokemon. And it's Vileplume, it also knows Stun Spore. I go for Return, it does decent damage, it goes for Stun Spore. That's not good. And it could have missed, but it didn't. Giga Drain, that's awful because Return won't knock it. Oh, it came really close, but it still didn't knock it out. This is going to be a close one now, especially that Erica uses a Hyper Potion. I go for Return, I'm really good damage. So I might be able to knock it out if I get a favorable range. That is, if Giga Drain doesn't knock me out. Okay. Alright, that was pretty good luck, I think. I think I benefited from 2 different ranges there. I think Giga Drain could have knocked me out, and I think Return had a very solid chance of not knocking out Vileplume. But hey, I'm not really going to complain. I mean, I'm at a really high level, and these battles are still really tricky. And I think that just goes to show you how difficult this run really is. Having said that, Giovanni didn't end up being too problematic. I used 2 hidden powers on both Onix and Rhyhorn, although it used Scary Face, and that made a difference, because Kangaskhan uses Fake Out, so I flinch, and then it uses Bite, and that did next to nothing, but it would have probably knocked me out the next turn had I not got a Lucky Paralysis. Again though, if Rhyhorn wouldn't have used Scary Face, or I spent the coin to get Iron Tail, probably wouldn't have to worry, but hey, first try victories are first try victories. That said, the Marowak, which I never talk about, a wild Pokemon, I lost multiple times. One Boomerang, it hits twice by the way. One hit knocks out Pichu. I'm at a much higher level, that is how weak this thing is. And that is something that's really hard to portray well in an edited video where I mostly show my victories simply to save time, is that Pichu can lose almost every single battle, because typically it doesn't take many attacks to knock it out, even at this high a level, and yeah, I could grind to an even higher level. Eventually that'll stop working, we can only level up to level 100, and I have a feeling even that might make some battles kind of tricky. But we'll see, long ways away. And now we get to the part of the game that can give certain Pokemon a really big challenge, and guess what? Pichu struggled mightily against Koga. A single Sludge from Muck, I mean you can see how much damage that just did. As for Rival Fivel number 5, yeah, I just did that. I make much better headway against his Pokemon. In fact, on back-to-back occasions, I'm able to make it to his final Pokemon, Venusaur. Problem? In both cases, I was at just a sliver of HP, and after 2 Intimidates, I don't really have anything useful to use against him. So, something has got to change, and either need to level up, or try and be a little bit more creative.
Still driving the old model, huh?
I've been looking, but I just need someone to tell me what a good price is.
Just creative. So I got to thinking. At first I thought, okay, let's level up a bit more and battle Koga, and I do make a bit more headway. But no, again, like Rival Fivel, it's just not really happening. It's closer, but unless I get incredibly lucky, which you know I really don't like to be the strategy, I won't win. And then I looked at Pichu's moveset, and I thought about something. There is a move that I never used in Generation 1 because it walks behind the game corner, but he is available as a durable move. That move? Substitute. Substitute takes away a quarter of your HP, and you can't get hit with status moves. It also, I believe, blocks things like Intimidate in this generation, and you take no damage until the substitute breaks, which is until something would do the amount of HP